4:30 local time on a Saturday afternoon. We're live in Edmonton, set for the Grey Cup rematch. It's Montreal and the Edmonton Eskimos.
The 90th Grey Cup Classic is underway. Woodcock's got it. And now it comes down to this. Ball incomplete. And there is no doubt now the Montreal Alouettes are going to win.
Montreal won indeed, right here in Edmonton, hoisting the Grey Cup for the first time in 25 years. Like Pringle, although injured for most of the season, received a ring from the Alouettes, but a lack of playing time led to a move west to Alberta. And a jersey change to number 34, worn by the great George Reed, as Pringle pursues Reed's all-time CFL rushing record. Today, Tom Higgins leads the Eskimos in a rematch against the Grey Cup champion Montreal Alouettes and head coach Don Matthews. It's the CFL on CBC. It is a cool, wet, and windy afternoon here in Edmonton as the Alouettes prepare for their second game in less than a week here in Alberta. They're expecting a crowd of between 35 and 40,000 here at Commonwealth. That might be held down as it's been raining off and on since late yesterday. We move into the southwest corner of the stadium and our host location. Good afternoon from Edmonton. I'm Brian Williams. Welcome to a brand new season of the CFL on CBC. This is actually the first of 10 Saturday night primetime games here in June, July, and August. Now, September will signal the first classic holiday doubleheader, Thanksgiving being the other. And of course, November means playoff doubleheaders leading to the 91st Grey Cup game in Regina. We'll have it live on Sunday, November the 16th. And speaking of Regina, just a reminder, we'll be at Taylor Field next Saturday night for the BC Lions and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. A lot of changes in the offseason, both on and off the field for the Canadian Football League, and big changes here at CBC as we are very happy to welcome 3 new members. All-Canadian, 3-time Western All-Star, we welcome Greg Frers, a safety out of Simon Fraser University. He played for BC and Winnipeg, but spent most of his career with the Calgary Stampeders. He has won 2 Grey Cup championships, and last year won the Tom Pate Award for outstanding leadership on his team, in the community, and the league. He is quite simply one of the great receivers in football history, the all-time receptions leader in the regular season in the CFL with 972. Darren Flutie has 85 in the playoffs. He also tied Alan Pitt's league record for most career 1,000-yard receiving seasons with 9. Another product of Simon Fraser, Sean Millington, known as the Diesel, a 3-time CFL All-Star, outstanding Canadian in '97 and again in 2000. A 2-time Grey Cup champion, has played with BC, Winnipeg, Edmonton, and now joins the team here at CBC. Sean Millington, Greg Frers, Darren Flutie, you guys look cold here.
It's a little chilly in here.
All right, listen, a ton of storylines in this game. Let's begin with Montreal as they played down in Calgary, your old town, on Tuesday. Greg, what about the familiar story once again we see from Montreal?
Well, you know, it's becoming a familiar story. Here's a situation where last year in the Grey Cup, you think it's going to be the Montreal offense. All of a sudden, their defense steps up. And again, this last week against Calgary, it was their defense over and over again, stopping them going into the end zone. And you know what? This is how they're going to win a lot of games this year.
We talk about the Montreal defense. What about the fact the entire Montreal team has this short turnaround, Darren? They play Tuesday and Saturday, and they have to remain on the road for a week.
Short turnaround weeks can be tough on a football team, but they have the right coach to have them adapt to this short turnaround. Coach Matthews has been through this before. He knows how to treat his players. You don't see any pads on the guys. The one downside, as you see Eric Lapointe there, is if you get someone banged up in your first game, it's such a quick turnaround they can't get back in time. But you know they're having a good time. Look at them just jogging around.
Down to Red Deer.
Yeah, they're down in Red Deer. I mean, how much trouble can you get in Red Deer? And look at this. The coaches are signing autographs. You know there's not much to do in Red Deer.
All right. That's Darren Flutie. That's not me, folks. Let's talk about the Eskimos in a running game. Sean Millington, you know Mike Pringle and know him well.
Mike Pringle, he's a great running back. He's returned to Edmonton. I mean, not many people realize that Mike Pringle actually started his career here in Edmonton, and he's come back to Edmonton, has donned the jersey number 34, and he's chasing, the record this year. We expect to see a lot of great things out of Mike Pringle this year. I mean, this is the kind of hard-hitting, keeping his head down, running through tackles. That's the kind of stuff we expect to see out of Mike Pringle. He's also going to be joined in the backfield by Troy Mills. And don't discount Troy Mills in the fact that he has, he played great in the Grey Cup last year, was definitely a factor in helping Montreal get down this, actually helping Edmonton get down the stretch. Did a great job for them.
Sean, you and I were in the Edmonton clubhouse yesterday. One of the Montreal, I believe a radio reporter, asked Mike Pringle about the fact he didn't play in the Grey Cup. Did he feel he contributed? Was it a lost season? He started yelling. There was an outburst. He left the clubhouse, the dressing room. What does that tell you?
Well, that tells me this is a guy who's intense. He's focused. He's ready to come back and do something. I mean, he's obviously somebody who contributed very strongly for Montreal for a lot of years. He's going to take that personally. If somebody says to him, hey, maybe maybe they're winning because you're not there, I would take it personally.
And it's interesting, too, talking with Kevin Lefsrud, the offensive lineman who came from Montreal, along with Pringle. He says in Montreal, again, Pringle was the show. Here, he will be just another member of the team, albeit a very good running back.